Hi guys, and welcome to another video here at Cozy Cottage. I'm standing in the front garden at the moment, and there's some traffic going by and stuff, but I need to just bang this one out because that sounds bad, doesn't it? Ooh, yeah. Well, what I mean is I need to get this video down. I just started thinking. I've got all these thoughts in my head, and I think about all the stuff that I want to say. This is just about surviving and just getting through. There's been times where, well, I've not wanted to get up. I've not wanted to get out of bed, and I've struggled to get through the day, to be honest with you, and I've pissed the day away. I've done nothing. I've stayed in bed. I've probably not even got up. If I have got up, it's later on in the afternoon, and I felt really guilty about that, and I've bet myself up, beating myself up about it and things, and do you know what? It's okay. It's all right to have a bad day. It's all right to struggle to get through. It's all right. I'm still here. Okay? Those bad days, those days that I've had, excuse me, where I've struggled to get up, they've got me through. All I've done is drawn a line in the sand and got through another day. Okay? Yeah. It's not the best thing to do. It eats away at your self-esteem, and you struggle, and you're guilty. You suffer guilt and shame and all the things that. But I'm only human, and we're only human, and we have to accept that. We have to accept that we do what we do to get through. And all right, if that's not the best thing, then at least it's at least you've struggled through to the next day. So what I was thinking was. The way that makes us feel, and the self-esteem and stuff. IEMT can really help with guilt, shame, feelings of remorse, all those sorts of things, and I can see just a bit more clearly now about it's not quite so important to be productive every day. It's not quite so important to be some fantastic, brilliant person that can help others and be there all the time. Sometimes we need help ourselves. Sometimes there's nobody there, and we just have to get through the best we can. So that was it, really. It was just to say, keep going. If you have a bad day, if you have a day where you just do nothing, basically, and you look at the end of the day and you go, oh my God, what a waste. It is a waste, yeah, sure. We're only here for a short period of time, and being productive and getting stuff done is it makes us feel good, and yes, if we can, we should be productive every day. But sometimes it's just not possible. You just have to accept that life's sometimes it's not great. It's not easy. And it is a bit of a struggle, and if you've got friends and family and stuff nearby, then brilliant. If they're there and they're supportive, then that's fantastic. But it's not always like that. We kind of have to accept responsibility for the way that we the way that we think about things and approach things. A duvet day. You watch films all day, you eat crisps, whatever, and you don't get off the sofa. All right? Don't do it every day. You can't get away with that every day. But if it gets you through, if it gets you to the next day, and then the next day is better, then all well and good. So don't beat yourself up, is what I'm saying. Don't feel bad. If you're feeling guilt or shame, or it's affecting your self-esteem because you're not productive, you're not able to do anything, you're low all the time, get some help. We've got loads of IEMT practitioners, and it really is a wonderful therapy. It does help. It deals with feelings and emotions and memories, and it disconnects the emotion from the memory, and helps us to cope a bit better. So don't worry if you don't do anything, and you struggle through and you go, oh, I feel terrible, because just get through the next day, just get through the next week, you know, if it's a week, if it's a month, sooner or later things will start to improve. But you have to want to change, and you have to do some work. You can't just lay in bed all day and expect things to happen. That's not how it works. I'm sorry, you know. But watching a positive video, watching some uplifting film, even, you know, something that, and then getting up the next day and doing something, you know, I don't know, clean the car, hoover, cut the grass, something productive, you know, and then pat yourself on the back for it and go, wow, that's amazing, you know, I did that and look how good it looks. The little things, just little things, just to improve and you know, and help with your self-esteem and the way you feel about yourself. Massive game changer. You know, want to change, want to look at yourself and go, how could I be different? How can I improve? Or, you know, how can I I'm going to say to, like, I used to wonder why some people didn't like me. Some people don't like me. That's fine. Some people do like me, and I don't understand that. I don't understand why, because I'm a bit of a, you know, bit of a knobhead sometimes, and you know, but some people seem to like me. They seem to like my energy, and as time's gone on and I've improved and I've worked on myself, that's got better. Some people don't like me, and I just have to accept that. There's nothing I can do to change. But what I was doing was looking at myself and going, well, why don't they like me? Why? What have I done to make them feel a bit, you know, uncomfortable, or you know, make things difficult or whatever? And one of the things was I was quite selfish. I was quite a selfish person. I think from lack of money growing up or whatever, you know, I didn't particularly want to share stuff sometimes, and I'd was very money orientated and money driven, and I wanted to keep it all to myself. My friends and family and people close to me, you know, yeah, of course I'd look after them, but yeah, maybe not the best person that I could have been. So I started to change, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to be so selfish. I mean, I've pulled up on the side of the road next to some poor guy that's walking along with his home on his back, you know, in a bag. And I've asked him, just stopped and said, are you okay? Do you need anything? You know, where are you going? And we have a little chat. And then I asked this guy, I said, have you got any money? And he went, no, I haven't got any money. I thought he thought I was going to rob him. And I said, oh, okay, well, there's £20, you know, go and get yourself a really good meal, and you know, and buy a few essentials, and that's that. And he just looked at me as though, I don't know, he just looked like I was an alien or something, and he just said, thank you very much, and I got in the car and drove off. And I mean, I wasn't stupid enough to offer him a lift. I don't know who he is. Please don't do that. You know, you could help people, but don't take them home, and you know, and there's ways to get people help without putting yourself in danger. So yeah, and it got me thinking, and I thought, oh, do you know what? I remember a time we were walking through our local city centre, and I'd got my young daughter with me. I was £40,000 in debt. I was sleeping in the car. Okay, you know, I was still going to work. I had my own business, and I was desperately trying to keep that going. But I had £10 in my pocket, and that was it. I had nothing else. And we were going to get some lunch. And I saw this guy sitting in this shop doorway, and he wasn't begging, he wasn't asking for anything. He was just sitting there looking thoroughly miserable, really, really sad and hungry, and you know. And I thought, all right, okay. So I went over and I said, "Are you okay?" And he said, oh, I'm tired and I'm hungry, and you know, and I haven't got anything. And I said, oh, okay. So I gave him the £10 I had in my pocket. And I said, look, normally, and this is something I've learned, you know, you learn by doing stuff. What I should have done, okay, in hindsight, was go and get him some food, get us some food, sit down next to him and eat a meal with him. That's what I should have done. But I didn't do that because, you know, I don't know why I didn't. But now, if it happened again, that's what I would do. That's how I'd approach that. So anyway, I gave him the £10 and I walked off, and And my daughter was so angry. She was only young. She was about 7. She was so angry with me. She was like, Dad, I can't believe it. I can't believe you gave that man our last £10. Now what are we going to eat? Oh, my God. And I went, sweetie, you'll get fed. You know, when I take you home to mummy, she'll feed you. You'll have your tea. You're not going to starve, and I'll be all right. You know, things are okay, and you know, I maybe got a job in tomorrow, so you know, I'll get some money. So so anyway, she kept on and on and on about, you know, oh, I can't believe you gave him that money. And I said, sweetie, listen. I said, he needed it more than I did. He needed it more than we did. It's as simple as that. And sometimes people need things more than we do. You know, we feel bad and we feel terrible. We can't get out of bed. We can't do this. We can't do that. But there's other people out there that really, really need stuff more than us. You know, maybe they need a hug. Maybe they need some support. Maybe they just need a kind word and a smile. You know, maybe they just need to be shown that they're not alone. And they're not out there on their own, and you know, the world's not such a terrible place, and that there is somebody there that has just stopped and acknowledged that they exist. Maybe that is what some people need, you know, and we can give that. That's such a simple thing, to hold a door open for someone when they walk through and say, have a good day, you know, are you okay, can I help you with that? Honestly, make a difference, guys. Do something. You know, if you're feeling really shit and you can't get up and you can't get through the next day, try and get up the next day and go out and help someone else. You know, look for someone that's sitting on a park bench really, really sad, and just sit next to them and go, nice day. Birds are singing. You know, are you okay? Would you like to talk? They might look at you, gone out, and go, well, yeah, of course I'm all right. Now, fuck off and leave me alone. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's happened to me before. I've said to somebody, are you okay? What's it got to do with you? All right, mate. Okay, fine. I was just asking. So, make a difference, you know, and like I say, if you're struggling, reach out. Read a book, watch a video, you know, anything you can do to get through until tomorrow, because tomorrow generally is better. My tomorrows was so hard, and yet now, wow, I can't tell you the difference. I genuinely cannot tell you the difference of my perspective of life. It's wonderful. And all right, I still have bad days. I've done nothing today, basically. And then all of a sudden, I get this idea for a video, and I'm like, right, okay, let's go and record that. You'll have to excuse the traffic every now and again. Something goes by. I'm totally oblivious to it. But anyway, yeah, you know, not been a great day for me, but now I'm recording this video, so I'm doing something. And if I can help somebody later on today, if I, you know, go to the supermarket and there's somebody that's struggling with their bags, maybe I can carry them to the car for them, or, you know, just a little something. So don't give up, guys. Keep going. Loads of help out there for you, loads of support, loads of videos on this platform. If you don't like these, then fine, find something else. You know, there's tons and tons of people out there, you know, doing this stuff, but we can help. IEMT is a brilliant therapy. Look for a practitioner yourself if you want to, you know, or go to our website, SomebodyElse'sAngel.com or .co.uk. I always struggle with that. I don't know why. .co.uk. Somebody Else's Angel. Have a look at our site. We've got loads of practitioners on there all over the country. One of them will help. You know, if you want a one-to-one with me, if you particularly, you know, if that's who you think you want to work with, then fine. You know, book. I've got a schedule on there, the same as everybody else, and we'll sit down and we'll do some work. But don't give up, please don't give up. Keep going and try and make a difference to somebody else's day. It's been brilliant talking to you today, and I hope you have a wonderful one. And if you're not having a good day today, don't forget, tomorrow is going to be a better day. It is. It genuinely is. Tomorrow will be a good day if only you're willing to do something. Okay? Take care. Bye.